Hello and welcome back to Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Where we last left off, it was the end of the fourth Crystal Star. We beat the crap out of Dupless and got Vivian to permanently join our party. And now we're going to be starting off with the Peach segment of the game. Oh, I forgot to save my game. I should probably do that. It's going to be risky, but I'm doing it anyway because, yeah, I know things can go wrong. But if anything, I'll just do it all over again. Oh, but first, Vivian is so very late. Where's that scatterbrain been all this time? Good. Freaking a sheep. Damn. Just damn. Okay, now we're going on to the Peach segment. So let's see. What is happening? What is indeed happening? Creaky chair. Okay, we're fine. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naught. Yes, sir, I'm quite sure. I poured over all our research in the Thousand Year Door, and it appears that the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Belden said. Finally, the treasure of the legend, the ancient power of darkness, will soon be ours. Darkness, you say? That sounds concerning. Listen, and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star Search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Damn. Got it, sir. Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium. So very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Naught regime, and then I, Grotus, will build a new world. Perfect, ideal world. Yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me. Yeah, ooh, I'm not trying that. I almost did. Yeah, pretty standard conquering of worlds type villain. Tech, did you call? Okay, good. We didn't have to control Peach this time. I am conflicted. You're conflicted? You don't seem like yourself. Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. Wow. He loves you. Let's have a quiz. A quiz? That's right. Please answer the questions that I'm about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. Now, the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? So, he's going to be giving you some hints about what's happening, right? So, if you pick the wrong answer, he's just going to ask you the questions again, so it doesn't really matter. So the first one is, Thousand Year Door opens. Duh. We knew that much already. What is the goal of Grotus, the leader of the X-Nauts? Conquer the world, to get rich, to become a superior, to conquer the world. We knew that much as well from previous Peach Peach segments. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the Thousand Year Door? Tech, is this? Please answer. So, nobody knows what is behind the Thousand Year Door, but Tech is about to tell us. But we have to guess it right. It's either 100 million coins, an extremely rare badge, or a 1,000-year-old demon soul. Think about it like this. Grotus wants to conquer the world by using the crystal stars and opening the Thousand Year Door. I don't think 100 million coins is going to help him do that. And unless this badge has the ability to blow up the world, I don't really think that'd be the case either. So by logic... Now, for the fourth question. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this ancient demon soul? Cherish it, hang out with it, or bring it back to life? I think he wants to cherish it. No, he wants to bring it back to life. Now, what was required to seal the demon again? A legendary sword, a magical spell, and crystal stars. Answer's crystal stars. This is actually a reference to a certain game where you seal a demon in within a sword. I just don't remember what the game is called. Tech, you... Yeah. So, it was probably not alright for Tech to tell Peach all this, but in his in his quest to understand love, he is slowly beginning to do so, and because of it, he wants to give Peach that kind of information. Thank you. You're still a weird computer. Good night, Princess Peach. Yep. So, that's pretty much what we know. There's a 1,000-year-old... this time I'm not going to save, just in case I got to redo the Peach segment. Yeah, so this time we know that there is a 1,000-year demon that can be resurrected to conquer the world. I've received reports of a great secret floating in time of the Glitz Pit. Let's try the cheap bleep. What? The blimp. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king. And a deluded old hag. Life is too short. Yeet. And Bowser's gone. Damn. So they're gonna go to Glitzville to look for something. What? I don't know. But Bowser's got his own plans. God, I love that thing. I love that thing more with Bowser than I do with Bowser Jr. Like in Smash Bros, Bowser Jr. is always in the clown car. Always. In the Koopa clown car, right? And it just doesn't make much sense to me. Well, he's off. Aw. Now my special Dirgle Deluxe Brown Bag Cammy lunch will go to waste. She made lunch. Nice. He's flying there himself. It's pretty standard stuff. Oh, but I think it's out of gas. Yep. Down he goes. No. In the ocean. Nice. Well, 2-1. This is our second Bowser level. Let's get to it. Nice. Now, you can very well die in these if you're not good enough. Like right there, you're gonna fall on a pit. They do technically get harder, not by much. I've always hated swimming mechanics. But when you become this big, it doesn't matter. No, there are X-Nauts flying. That's so weird. Now we're supposed to go up here. That really hurt me. That insignificant Goomba. Well, I still can't make it into the castle, but still. What the hell's a Goomba doing against me, huh? Bowser. But it's fine. So, we made it through. And by that I mean we got the hell out of the ocean. Because that was a train wreck. That was terrible. I gotta get into shape. It's Bowser, the Koopa King. You lead us? Someone help. He's not that scary. Oh, but looks like Cammy got quite the experience. Swimming. Really, that's neat. As for me, those were fantastic. The fights were so cool. I don't want to read that because that was cringe. Grr. And everything burned to a crisp. Is that a no? It was terrible, you hear me? I saw it a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun, but forget it. It's over. Go give me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars in there. Oh. Yep. Yeah. Bowser just can't catch a break. But for good reason, too. He's kind of an asshole. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all this time. Nah, not really. You're a bigger man than I thought. Such fortitude. Thank you. Let's go back to Rogueport. So yeah, there's nothing else we could really do for the time being, so let's go to Rogueport. I will see you guys at the 1,000-year door. Although it probably won't take me that long. But I'm still gonna see you there. Might as well cut whatever I can, yeah? Or, I say that, but we got emails. I keep forgetting. My dear Mario, listen. There's no amount of sweet talking that will get you out of the current predicament that you're currently in. And I'm not talking about the X-Nauts kidnapping you, okay? I'm talking about the harem that Mario is building right now. You don't seem to understand. So many of them are competent and like him too. So you gotta step up your game. Anyway, I've finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It's the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to revive the 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars that can open it. They'll find the demon spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get to the crystal stars. You must stop their horrible plans. Holy crap. Yep. Quite an information dump for Mario. But now I'll meet you at the 1,000-year door. Okay, so here we are. 1,000-year door. Let's get this next crystal star. And same thing as before, we just have to wait through the animation. What to talk about now? Well, I did a little bit of research, and I found out that the Game Grumps, remember that a long time ago? Talked about how it took the Game Grumps forever to get to the part where I'm currently at right now, and that it's a lot of fluff. Well, I was partially wrong. They were at part 60 when they finally made it to recruit Vivian in Twilight Town. And it took them roughly a little over 110 parts, I think, to beat the whole game, and then some. So, truth be told, that's actually not half bad. For their first playthrough, most likely, and them being very talkative between each other and with all sorts of jokes, it's pretty understandable. So, I'm pretty sure no one's really, well, at least I hope nobody was mad at me, but if anybody is, I'm sorry. Right? Like I said, I had nothing against the Game Grumps. It's just a matter of why are there so many parts for something that doesn't need that many parts. That's my initial thought process at the time, but now I understand. It's all about providing humorous content to people in whatever way, shape, or form. We play video games as content creators and use them as tools to provide entertainment. That's pretty much how it goes. And the Game Grumps do it in their style, and that's why so many people love them. So good on them. And I am sorry. So, after that small apology, we got the next location of the next crystal star. It's on an island. And we gotta tell Professor Franklin about the email. Well, what? Yeah. Yeah, when somebody hears that kind of news for the first time, it's kind of shocking. That's written in Princess Peach's email. It's a demon, and the fiends want to resurrect it to conquer the world. Listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. What if I was playing on a projector, you insensitive prick? I'm just kidding. TV, you don't have a TV. What in the world are you talking about? Professor Franklin loves fourth wall breaking. Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated, so the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast in the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil, so if they are all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. That was my first thought. So Goombella was like, why don't we just scatter them around so that the demon never resurrects again? But, see, we have issues right now. That was my first thought, but for further research, we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? Yeah. The fact that those goons want the stars may be a coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Oh, I accidentally hit A. We gotta go collect the rest of the crystal stars immediately. We're gonna find the next one. Keyhole Key. I'm not too familiar with the place. Unsavory rumors, you know, all vengeful spirits, sea shanties, all that fun stuff. So he now wants us to ask around the harbor for about Keyhole Key, and we will do that in a moment, because we're rounding up to about 15 minutes in the part right now, roughly. About 14, because of the minor skip. But let's take a look at the troubles. We got 2 troubles that I want to do badly. The first is this. I want you to go find me a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's nowhere an old gal like me could get it all alone. Please come by my house in Rogueport Square for details. Yes. Do it and do it right. So here's how the Trouble Center works. You do the thing that the Trouble states that they want you to do, and when you do it, you get paid a certain amount of coins, or you just get certain benefits. If you don't, and you want to cancel the trouble to do another trouble, you have to pay out 10 coins if you want to cancel, because there's a cancellation fee. And that's how they make their money, unfortunate to say. So let's go and take a look. Took out my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was this great legendary chef named Matier Delish, whatever. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. Interesting. We picked up a cookbook in Creepy Steeple a couple parts ago, didn't we? There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on it. Nope. Guess what? I have the book. That's why I got the book. Give it here, quick. And you lose the book. I see. Aha! And something happens. So let's watch. Mario's like, what are you up to? Ooh, 2 flames. I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey shroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. A honey shroom. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so ask me anything. I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. You solved the trouble. Nice. So yeah, that's what I've been looking for a while now. So now I got a honey shroom. A dessert made by Zesty replenishes 5 health and 5 flower power. What she basically did was take a mushroom and honey syrup and put them together. And I've been waiting for that for the longest time, because now I'm gonna try something before we end this part, because, well, unfortunate to say, we are getting up there with time, and I don't want to waste too much of it. So now that she has the cookbook, I want to buy this dried shroom and hope it works. I remember in my childhood, I would cook a dried shroom, and it would turn out to be a shroom fry. And you buy dried shrooms for 2 coins, and you can sell them for 6, and that's instant profit, 4 coins a piece. And you can buy pretty much anything with that. That was what I originally thought. My memory could either be failing me, or I was just delusional, or I made a fake memory or something, because last time we did this, it made a mistake. But something was telling me that it doesn't. Maybe it was because I needed the cookbook, so let's see. She did say that it makes you a better chef when you do it. Here we go. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you'll like this, but take it. Shroom fry. With the cookbook, a dried shroom turns into a shroom fry. So, with all that being said, I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to finally get to making some extra cash, and you know what I'm going to do next part? We're going to take a small break from all the Crystal Star stuff as another optional part for part 32. It's going to be the cooking episode. I'm going to be cooking. So we're going to do a lot of optional stuff, and we're going to have the first cooking episode of Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. So part 32 will be cooking. The cooking episode. It'll either be called part 32 or part 31.5. I don't know. Like, because I called the other part that I did in the Pit of 100 Trials part 25.5 because it wasn't really anything important. So I might do the same here. So stay tuned for part 31.5 if you want to know about cooking. If you don't, just skip to part 32. There won't be anything too important. There might be some stuff between. There's actually a Pianta parlor where when you sign up for it, you can get coin, like tokens that you can exchange for items, and I need those to get certain ingredients to make certain things. So anyway, without rambling on too much, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in part 32 if you don't care for cooking, and if you do, I'd love to see you guys in part 31.5 where we do a metric crap ton of cooking. So until then, I will see you then. Take care.